And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and Davis in at the forward positions. LeBron James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Howard in at center, locking down the middle. And for Brooklyn, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And here's Caldwell-Pope. And that one, good.
All heart from Caldwell-Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Irving against James. Passes it to Allen. Here's LeVert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. James with it. Trying to get open is Davis. James, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
They get it back. Allen's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now LeBron. Pass to Green. Here is Howard, defended by Allen. Tries yet again. Howard misses. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's LeVert. Rebounded by Howard. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it It's Deibys missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wasted no time on that one.
This is what you like about Kevin Durant. Doesn't need to press the issue. Mid-range is close enough.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. No good from Howard. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Tries it from 19, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Slithering off the pick and roll, Kyrie makes the right decision to keep it himself.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Durant. Davis with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. From 10 feet out, and James with the basket on the assist by Howard.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
James against Irving. To the paint. Puts it up. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Hands it from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's Irving. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. For 3, Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And that one drops.
You know, people underestimate the speed of Durant. He gets up court quickly.
James against LeVert. And James throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Free throw, good, Irving.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Both free throws, good from Kyrie Irving.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
LeBron outside. Floats it up for Davis. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now here's Durant following the miss by Anthony Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, KD. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we'll be back with you shortly. recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Rondo can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. When you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Rondo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
Two of Rondo's greatest assets. Very strong for his size and very comfortable operating in the paint.
Jordan the pass to Irving. Good work there as it goes.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here is Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Takes the 3. Rondo can't get it to go. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Jordan at the elbow. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Caldwell Pope. It's the Nets now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. No problems knocking that one down. Irving's got 8 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Kuzma outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Second chance shot. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from McGee.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dinwiddie attacking, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. There's Dinwiddie after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to KD. Second chance effort, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers.
When DeAndre gets the rock close to the rim, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him. Just a big, long, and athletic center.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Lakers with some changes. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Much like Marc Gasol, DeAndre was drafted as an unpolished second-round pick. Now one of the more impactful centers around.
Here's Caruso. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And the pass to LeVert. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 3. Stolen by LeVert. It's 2-on-1. Prince's shot is good.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
James outside. He dishes it to McGee. Great D that time from Jordan. Nets leading by 5. Here's Durant. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Kicks it out to James. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second basket.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. KD passes to LeVert. A three-pointer is right on target. LeVert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
Outside, Green from downtown. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to LeVert. Wants to get it to KD and does. Down low, Dinwiddie. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Caruso. Off target with his 3. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. The second quarter went their way, all the way, as they raced to the lead and stretched their advantage to 8 points by the halftime break. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Well, being that I'm a CSI detective, Kyrie Irving has his fingerprints all over this one. Just letting the game come to him naturally. Doesn't matter what the D is throwing at him. He has it going on, and he's guilty.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
First free throw is good. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Howard kicks to James. Back to Howard. Left side, Davis. The fadeaway. And it's Irving with the rebound.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Pass to LeVert. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's got 9. James kicks to Caldwell-Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Irving passes to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Feeds to Durant. Harris passes to KD over Davis. KD can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Down by 15. No one near James as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Durant. The Lakers also changing it up. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
James finds Rondo. James in the post. LeVert defending. Outside for Rondo. The pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's James. From deep. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Rajon Rondo. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Rondo against Irving. And it's Allen slamming it down.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Rondo bounce pass. James kicks to Rondo for the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Irving's shot is good.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
James looking it over. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Rondo. He's got 5. Goes back up. Another miss by Rondo.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Inside. Here's Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Allen's shot is off. Lakers trail by 16. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Irving. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Morris dishes to Rondo. Softly drops in the floater. Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Outside Irving. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lakers trail by 14. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. That's Rajon Rondo, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's James. Here's Rondo. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now the fast break, Rondo with the ball. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. On defense, Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. Kuzma kicks to James for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Irving passes to Jordan. Durant against Davis. Over Davis. And that one's good. Durant.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
Lakers trail by 16. LeBron outside. Pass to Caruso. Back to LeBron. Davis, that's for 2. And there's the foul. Here we go on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Nets leading by 16. Irving finds Prince. Here's KD. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And finished off by KD.
He loves to fire up his team with the big finish. KD rocking the rim.
The Lakers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Pass to James. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
LeBron against Irving. Jordan inside. He feeds it to Durant. Kicks to Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 16. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Durant. That one doesn't drop. Outside, Davis. James outside. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. KD against Davis. And Durant gets double teamed. Pass to Allen to the right side. Here's Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 14. Knocked loose and stolen by Harris. A nice shot by LeVert.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why, they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Dinwiddie against LeBron. Dinwiddie outside. Durant trying to break free. Here's Allen. Right side, Kevin Durant. Back to Allen. And here's Harris from the arc. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
It's the first that brings them to within 10. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Green. Bradley's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Quinn Cook subbed in for James. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson, the pass to Chandler. Crawford outside. Back to Chandler. And here is Johnson. And it's Jordan that's out the key. Just 5 to shoot. Crawford outside. The pass to Johnson. Here's Karuch. Back to Johnson. In the corner, it's Crawford. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. From deep three-point range, can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks.